We are discussing about GATE 1995 ECE paper. This is 5 mark question related to electronics. Look at the diagram. Two diodes are connected in series opposing and they are connected with 5 volts battery. Two identical silicon junction diodes D1 and D2 are connected back to back as shown. The reverse saturation current Is of each diode is 10 power minus 8 amperes and the breakdown voltage is 50 volts. Evaluate the voltage VD1 and VD2 across the diodes D1 and D2 by assuming Kt by Q to be 25 millivolts. Here we must understand identical silicon junction diodes is nothing but identical silicon diodes. Simply remember that one, identical, the meaning is nothing but both are going to be having the same characteristics, that is both are having the same reverse saturation current. I01 and I02 are going to be same, which is nothing but 10 power 8 amperes, 10 power minus 8 amperes reverse saturation current. I0 and Is both are going to be same only. Okay, and breakdown voltage of each diode is 50 volts. If you apply 50 volts or more, at that time diode gets breakdown and circuit will not operate, no current flows. But what we are applying is only 5 volts, that is nothing but no diode will get breakdown. Okay, now if you are applying 5 volts, how much is going to be taken by the D1 and how much is taken by the D2? Okay, for that one we should know what is the position of D1 and D2, which is going to be forward bias, which is reverse bias. Okay, before that one, before going for D1 is forward bias or reverse bias, first of all we will see what are the, if D1 is forward bias, at that time what is the, how much is the forward current flows. In that one, what is the reverse saturation current, like that D2 forward current and reverse saturation current, they will be indicated first. Later we will see about the conditions. So for D1, if you are going for, if it is forward bias, at that time the current flows from the P to N and that is indicated as I1, and reverse saturation current in D1 will be flows from N to P, which is indicated as I01. In case of D2, the forward current, if it is forward bias, current flows in this direction from P to N, that is I2, whereas the reverse saturation current is flowing in this direction from N to P, which is nothing but I02. So these are the forward currents and reverse saturation current based on their conditions. Okay, now if you are going to see 5 volts is applied for both the diodes, but D1, for D1 diode, N side is connected with positive terminal of plus 5 volts, so D1 becomes reverse bias. D1 is reverse bias is nothing but under reverse bias only reverse saturation current flows, that implies nothing but I01 flows only. Okay, from N to P, I0 flows from N to P of D1. And next, diode D2 is going to be getting forward bias because N side is connected with negative terminal and P side is connected with positive terminal. Diode D2 is forward bias, so that in forward bias the current flows is nothing but I2, from I2 flows from P to N. So the circuit currents for this one, if you are indicating at that time, we can write it as, in this D1 is reverse bias, so that current flows in this direction is nothing but I01, and D2 is forward bias, the current flows from P to N and it is indicated as I2. Okay, but both the diodes are in series, but one current is nothing but I01, the other current is I2. If you are saying that one, the current flowing through this circuit effectively is whether it is I2 or I01. From this one we can say that one I2 is equal to I01. Okay, but whether we have to take which current, what is the effective current, whether it is reverse saturation current or forward current. So because we know whenever the currents are in series, currents must be same, so always least will be resultant, least current is resultant, that is least current. Consider least current when current sources are in series, when current sources are in series. So here it is, the effective current is nothing but I2 is equal to I01 is nothing but I0 itself, which is nothing but 10 power minus 8 amperes. Okay, so and if we want to calculate voltage across the diode, we know the equation I is equal to I is equal to I naught multiplied by e power v by eta vt minus 1. This is the current flowing through the diode. It can be applied in forward bias, okay, and in reverse bias you cannot apply this equation, because under reverse bias the current flowing through the diode is constant, which is equal to I naught. It is independent of reverse voltage. Okay, so in this one we are going for the diode forward bias. Which diode is forward bias? Diode 2 is forward bias. This is forward bias, so we are going with this one. I is nothing but current flowing through the forward bias diode, that is nothing but I2, and I naught reverse saturation current flowing through forward bias, which is nothing but I naught 2 into e power v is nothing but v2, assume this one, plus minus, and this is also vd1 plus minus, this is vd2 divided by eta vt minus 1. Okay, and I2 is equal to I naught 1 and I naught 1 is equal to I naught 2. We know both are going to be identical silicon diodes. E divided by Vd2 divided by eta, we are assuming that one intrinsic constant as 1, and Vt is given as 25 millivolts minus 1. So I naught 1 and I naught 2, because of identical diodes, both will be same. From that one you can write it as Vd2 is equal to, okay, Vd2 can be written as Vt natural logarithm of 2. If you simplify, at that time Vt is nothing but 25 millivolts is given, so the value for this one is going to be 0173 volts, and Vd2 voltage across diode D2 is 0.0173, and Vd1 can be calculated using KVL. Okay, from KVL, Kirchhoff's voltage law, through the loop, at that time it will be plus 5 plus Vd1 minus Vd2 is equal to 0. From this one Vd1 is equal to, okay, Vd1 is equal to minus 5 plus Vd2, which is nothing but minus 4.9827 volts. So negative voltage is nothing but you are applying negative voltage for the P side, so the diode 1 is reverse biased. The meaning is, since Vd1 we have taken the voltage reference with respect to P side we have taken, so that you are getting Vd1 as negative over here. Okay, you are getting negative sign since you are taking Vd1 across this one as across diode 1. This is across diode 1, you are taking over here the P side, you are going with positive terminal, so that D1 is reverse bias because Vd1 is negative voltage. So the value of Vd2 is 0.0173 volts and Vd1 is 4.9827 magnitude.